And you also wrote Heroes Unnamed. That's
Yes.
for victims of the problems in the
In the
Northeast, right?
Northeast, yes, yes, yes.
Wow.
Do you want me to tell you what
Yeah,
came about,
please.
how Heroes on Name came about? I was also sitting that day and at work. I'm a communications expert, corporate communications expert with a downstream oil and gas company. So I was at work that day and I saw a horrific picture in the papers. There was a recent crash that just happened in the Northeast. I'm almost close to tears remembering it. I saw a young, innocent child of no more than maybe 3 or 4. Her hair was well plaited, but her face was down. She had just been a victim of the sins that she didn't even commit, you know. So I felt so sad. And at the time I was writing that poem, I just wanted to give a name to the unnamed heroes of this country, the unnamed heroes in the Northeast, you know, the unnamed heroes that have lost their lives, you know, along this path that we are going through as a country to the better Nigeria that we are hoping to be in very soon. So I wanted to celebrate them. And I also wanted to bring to fore the challenges and all of those occurrences that might probably have just been swept under the carpet. It was a feature in the news, in the newspaper, you know, that day there's a lot of, you know, everybody is sad, and then after a while you just say that it's swept under the carpet. So I didn't want it to just be swept under the carpet. I wanted to bring it to fore. I wanted to have a stamp of it in history that will forever be in history, like it to be remembered. I wanted them to be remembered, you know, for paying for sins they didn't commit. And that was why I wrote Heroes on Him. I don't know if you would mind me reading it out for us now.
Yeah, please read it.
Thank you.
Heroes Unnamed.
Yes.
That's on page 29, correct? Yeah.
Okay, and so it goes like this. I started with lines about the young innocent girl I talked about, just to give you a little brief, and then I went into the boys that were maimed in their hostels, caught unawares, and then at the time we also had a centenary celebration.
At that
which
time,
I felt was inappropriate.
The timing.
And so the only way I could express this was through my words. And then it goes, face down, the burnt innocent, face down, buried deep and looking on, back in the harsh cruelty of the rising reality, amidst dark laughter of shiny round cheeks filled with the flesh of the unnamed, with dead lives brought to a halt while wondering what is going on. Naive to the horrors, cup full of which stole into their chambers, leaving trails unfathomable, trails yet to take shape in the minds of the spectators. Yes, spectators. That's what is rounded up to, as they walk gracefully in shame, back straight in denial, raising glasses of fruit wine in cocktail parties, a toast to a shoe, though they drink to the redness of their glasses. Yes, it's redness, spilling out with the blood of the unnamed heroes that had a tomorrow that was yet to come, a tomorrow that never will come. For the innocent lives killed in Northeast Nigeria.
On a more positive note, there is the one you've written titled Arise, Niger. Talk to me about that a bit.
Arise, Nigeria.
Can Nigeria rise again?
Yes, definitely. We are at that point of rising, actually. And I feel deep down in my soul that Nigeria will definitely rise again for generations to come. For this generation, hopefully, but definitely for generations to come. The journey has started now. It's a tale of hope. Arise Nigeria is a tale of hope. It's a tale of the beginning of greatness. It's a tale of encouragement. It's a tale of waking up from our slumber. It's a tale of taking that God-given right, you know, of better of a better today and tomorrow. It's a wake-up call for Nigerians, you know, to be participative in government, you know, to not sit on their hours and watch events and complain about them, but to be participative and be a part of
Get
this.
involved.
Yes, to get involved.
Let's explore your point. Maybe it's
Okay.
Arise Niger. Okay. Okay, you've got that.
Yeah.
That's
So,
in page
on
33.
page 33, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna leave that to you. Let's explore that a bit.
Okay. Faceless, cloaked, shrouded in obscurity. We did so evil, yet evil seems too good a description. With qualities so unghost-like, yet they disappear into thin air, sneaking about with their cute of death. The dark cutes wound tight around their necks, consuming them with so much hate. On their fatherland, they have become a terror, conveying news of sadness, tears, and sorrow, snatching babies from their mother's breasts, beheading the head as he seeks his daily bread, crossing the inner paths on their path to seek knowledge, making the burnt carcass of schools once filled with life, hopes, and tomorrows, bringing a nation to her knees, making questionable leaders seem even more clueless. It's such a shame. I cry for my motherland. My people have no food, no water, yet they thread along. My people have no motorable paths, live in darkness, yet they thread along. Push my people to the wall and they hide in it. Mummy sounds, it is well, it go better. God day. Arise, O people of land filled with plenty. Arise, O people, and take your rights. Your right to peace, your right to growth, your right to a tomorrow. Arise, O my people of Nigeria. I feel very passionate when I read that. You know, it's a wake-up call to me too. It's all our responsibility to make Nigeria a better place for all of us.
Thank you, Joke. Thank you for
much.
joining us on the Channels Book Club.
It's been a pleasure here. Thank you very much. Thank you so
Well
much.
done.
God bless
Thank
you.
Just before we wrap up the program, a 113-page book titled Alake of Egbaland, The Succession Dynamics, has been publicly presented in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Written by a high chief in Egbaland, Chief Alani Bankole, the book is on the dynamics and intrigues of the process of selecting and installing an Alake, while also stating the roles of the kingmakers and government. The book consists of 5 chapters, each dealing with subject matters such as the transition of the late Oba Oyebade Lipede, the struggle for succession, and the throne of Alake and the Egba kingmakers.
It is for the purpose of posterity. It is for the purpose of young ones who are coming behind and who are not been born to know what to do and how to do it in future.
Never in the history of the Alake's emergence has anybody had anything to read to say what do they do there, how do I fit in. Or he talked about the activities in Ikpebi. I spent 3 months in Ikpebi, and every weekend we had a party. It was the only way to keep somebody's head cool.
It has been nice being your host on this show once again. My name is Olakunle Kasumo. Remember, one great book can change your life. Bye-bye.